Don't ask why my face is red, I really honestly don't know. So as the video title points out, I'm going to be showing you some things that people that have Tourette's hate. It's pretty much, I hate it or I'm annoyed. It's not, there's some in between, but there's not really less than that. Number 1, staring. Seriously, besides like some other things, probably one of the worst things in my opinion with Tourette's. You can't help it, like, I'm not mad at them for staring, because like if someone was like yelling at the top of their lungs or making weird noises, then yeah, you might stare. But like, I feel like it's just like normal. I've had people stare at me for like a straight minute because they're trying to figure out what the heck's happening. But come on, you don't stare at someone for that long period of time, especially when you make eye contact like 3 different times. I don't know, staring is just a really big pet peeve of mine when it comes to my Tourette's, because I don't know. It's just one of the things that happens. Number 2, distractions. Sometimes when you're doing your Tourette's, you get distracted because, to be honest, you're doing all these weird stuff with your face and your twitch and stuff, and it messes you up. Reading. Reading is a huge part of messing up, like, just everything. Reading is, it's like you're reading it and then you tick or something, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lost your space. You don't know where you are. I mean, come on, I've had this happen millions of times. And for some reason, when I'm playing a game on my phone or something like that, my eye rolling thing, I just said because I said it triggered it. It'll trigger for some reason when I play like Flappy Bird. It used to trigger it so much when I played Flappy Bird. Number 3. Yes, for some people, it gets triggered by people saying stuff or moving, like right now, for some reason it's going crazy. Honestly, anything can trigger your Tourette's. From someone saying it to something reminding you of it, it's just happens. Sometimes it happens. Number 4, mimicking. Mimicking. People mimic your Tourette's. I've had this happen to me before. They're just making fun of it, they're doing it, and then you're just like sitting there like, I wish I could just act like I'm doing it. I'm not, I'm being forced to do it. I mean, it's just like mimicking is probably the worst thing that happens. And like, I don't even get why you would do it. You see someone do something and then you're just mimicking it in front of them. I don't know, it just doesn't process in my mind, because I just don't process why anyone would want to do that. Number 5. Sometimes it hurts. Not like just like emotionally, but physically. Tourette's hurts you, and that's pretty obvious. I've lost my I can't even tell you how many times I've lost my voice because of my Tourette's. My main tick is coughing and clearing my throat. And right now this one, yeah, that's just like, ooh, it just really annoys because it hurts. It physically hurts your throat, and it just feels like you're getting sick sometimes because of how many times you're doing it. It hurts your stomach. There's just so many different forms of Tourette's. It's hard to say what kind that it may hurt, but just from my experience, the ones I have sometimes hurt. 6, being made fun of. That's obviously something that we hate. Obviously, you're like doing something uninvoluntarily and someone's making fun of you. They just think it's okay to make fun of you for something like that. Most of the time, I will say this, most of the time, they don't know what you're doing, and they just think you're doing it for some reason, which I don't get why they would, but sometimes they don't understand, and yes, it's not always their fault that they would assume that. I am saying it is annoying when people make fun of you. I mean, like in all cases, this is annoying, but for something that's involuntarily happening, it's just really annoying. 7, goal. Obviously annoying thing with Tourette's. Actually, not anymore for me, actually. Like, in the beginning, when I first had my Tourette's in, like, middle school and stuff, that was probably the most annoying time for me. But school can be annoying when it comes to your Tourette's. So sometimes when you're ticking and you're just coughing and hacking yourself out like I do, you just want to go home, and the last place you want to be is sitting in school doing it in front of, like, 30 people. 8, probably the most annoying tick, like, a thing that I hate the most out of everything is when people think you're faking it. It seriously, like, hurts when someone says that. Or when, like, you think that someone's thinking that. It just, I don't know, it's so offensive to me. I mean, who would voluntarily do this? I would never do Tourette's on purpose. I do not like doing it in the first place. I don't know why I would want to do it on purpose. I don't know why anyone would want to do it on purpose. It's an involuntary action that's happening because your brain says you want it to. That just like really messes me up. I just don't like it at all. 9, finding your ticks. Like, this is what I was waiting to tell you guys. This new thing that I'm doing, the weird coffee thing that I just did, it's like breathing or something. It's one of my new tics that I've recently found with my coughs. And it's like the most annoying thing because I don't even, it's like, it's distracting because it moves my whole head. And I don't know, it's just really annoying and I do it everywhere. I do it at school, I'm doing it during my videos, which is weird because I usually don't do tics during my videos. It's just like really weird because this usually doesn't happen. And I don't like it. It's not, like, obviously I'm not going to find a tic that I like. It's just annoying. It's one of those tics that's annoying. You have to live with it and hopefully it'll go away because I've had tics come and go. Oh no, Tourette's is really weird like that. I'm just like, this is not a good treat. This is not a good tic right now. And I just get annoyed by it. And I honestly just, it's almost as annoying as my eye roll. 10! Lastly, the last thing that I hate the most personally, maybe you guys do too if you have Tourette's, is when people personally walk up to you or are already there and like talking to you and trying to personally tell you to stop. I mean, are you kidding? Someone voluntarily takes time out of their time to come up to you and say all these things that they don't understand and like tells you to stop doing what you cannot help doing. I've had a couple experiences of this and it is not fun at all. You're just sitting there. You don't want to be disrespectful because you know that they don't know. So it's not all their fault, but you're just sitting there like not even knowing what's going on. And these people are telling you to stop and you just, I don't know, it's just really hard to be in that situation. It's really awkward to be in that situation. It's just one of those things that come along with having Tourette's. I mean, to explain and explain and explain and explain. Having Tourette's comes with people always asking you all these questions. Nowadays, when I'm ticking in public and someone like doesn't know about it, I'll honestly just like, if they're just like sitting there like, do you need a cough drop or do you need a drink? Because like those are obviously questions that always happen to me. And I'm just like, I have Tourette's. Oh, okay. Yep. That's seriously what I do. And honestly, it pretty much ends the conversation. Either they don't know what Tourette's is, or they do know what it is, and they're just like, oh, I should just leave it alone. Back away. So, yeah. So guys, I hope you liked my video. I hope you found it interesting with all my Tourette stories. If you guys like me talking about my Tourette's and telling you guys things from my experiences, then give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below telling me other things you might want to know. If this video was helpful for you, then please give it a big thumbs up also. Check the description below to find my Instagram, my Twitter, and the link to my website. Also, the link to my last video will be down as well. So check all that out. If you're a person that has Tourette's or just beginning with Tourette's and you have questions, by all means, ask me. I'm not going to know everything, but I have had it for over half my life, so I might be able to answer some of your questions. I hope you guys like this video and have a great day.